Hello, good morning to everyone. My name is Mr. Ito Avugla. I'm a mathematics teacher in Tabarak School, private school. And because of the coronavirus pandemic going throughout the whole country, the Ministry of Education has shut down the school, and our chairman in the Tabarak private school, Mr. Yunus, has introduced a new system of teaching the students through the e-teaching. We thank him for this new system. Now, I'm going to teach. Good morning to everyone. Good morning to all my students. We are here once again to continue our electronic teaching, the one we started before because of the pandemic going through. We are here to handle or to start to discuss about the topic equation and inequality. So I hope you are all ready to follow the study and take something from it. Now, what is equation and what is inequality? Solution of linear equation and linear inequality with one variable. And I'm also going to show you how to graph the inequality on the number line. So quickly, let's go to the definition. What is an equation? Equation is two expressions set equal to each other. So from there, linear equation is an equation that can be written in the form ax plus b equal to 0, where a and b are constant. And what is a solution of an equation? A solution of an equation is a value such that when you replace the variable with it, it makes the equation true. The left side comes out equal to the right side. Inequality is the mathematical expression that uses the symbols less than, is not equal to, greater than, greater or equal to, and so on. Now, let's move on to how we solve linear equation in general. To solve linear equation in general, you have to get a variable that you are solving for alone on one side and everything else on the other side using inverse operations. And in the example 1, they are asking us to solve x minus 10 is equal to minus 2 for x. So what do? We have x minus 10 which is equal to minus 2. We add plus 10 both sides, so which means in the left hand side and in the right hand side. By adding it, the plus 10 is going to cancel the minus 10 in the left hand side, and we have x which is equal to 8. Now we have another example, which is to solve minus 5 which is equal to x plus 7 for the value of x. In this case, because we have x plus 7, we are supposed to add minus 7 both sides. By adding minus 7 both sides, the minus 7 is cancelling the 7 from the x part, and we have x which is equal to minus 5 minus 7 which is minus 12. So here the value of x is equal to minus 12. In the third example, we have to solve the equation, the linear equation x over 3 equal to minus 7 for x. And here again, this case is a bit different because we have a fractional equation. So what do? We multiply both sides by 3. By multiplying both sides by 3, the 3 is cancelling the 3 down. Then we have x is equal to minus 21. We also have another type here, 5x is equal to 4. In this type, what do? We divide both sides by 5. Why did we divide both sides by 5? We divide it in order to cancel the coefficient of x, which is 5. So, for instance, if the coefficient of x was 6, we are going to divide both sides by 6. So here the coefficient of x is 5. So by dividing both sides by 5, we are cancelling the 5, and x is equal to 4 over 5 as a fraction. Solving equations with variable on both sides. The one we did before was equation a solving equation on one side. Now we have both sides. So what does it mean? It means that we have the variable x in both left hand side and right hand side. Now the example is saying that we are solving 4x plus 6 is equal to x. So what do? Because of the x, we are going to first to do what? To collect the variable terms on one side and then subtract 4 from both sides. We are collecting the variable from one side and we subtract 4 from both sides. So when we subtract 4 from both sides, or when we add negative 4x, we have 6 which is equal to minus 3x. Then from there we divide by minus 3 and x becomes minus 2. We also have another one here to solve. 3b minus 2 is equal to 2b plus 12. We collect, just the way we did it in the earlier one, we collect the variable in both sides. By collecting the variable in both sides, we add the negative 2b, and when we add negative 2b, we have b minus 2, which is equal to 12. Now we have b minus 2 is equal to 12. What do again? We add plus 2 both sides in order to cancel the negative 2 at the side of the b. So when we add plus 2 both sides, we have b which is equal to 14. And there is another type here, and it's similar to the one we did earlier on. We follow the same procedure, and when we follow the same procedure, we have the value of, let me check it very well. When we follow the same procedure, we have no solution here. We have no solution. Why? Because there is no number that can be substituted for the variable w to make the equation true. Here there is no number that can be substituted for the variable w to make the equation true. Now we have a series of exercises. So here you must take your notebook and pen in order to solve by yourself and try to see. Since you have the answers over there, you take your notebooks and pen to try to solve them according to the way we did it and see if you get the correct answers. Now let's move on. Let's move on to inequality. How do we solve inequality? Before we start, the difference between equation and inequality is what? It's about the sign in between them. For the inequality, we are using the sign less than, or less or equal than, greater or equal to solve inequalities. Now we are going to start. Just as the way I said it. Now we have an inequality compares two equations using what? The signs less than, greater than, less or equal to, or greater or equal to. And those symbols are being put in the table with their meaning and their word phrases, as you can see it from the video. An inequality that contains a variable is an algebraic inequality. A solution of an inequality is any value of the variable that makes the inequality true. All of the solutions of an inequality are called the solution set. Now we are going to try to solve this inequality. We have x plus 3 which is greater than minus 5. Now what do we do here? X plus 3 is greater than minus 5. Now we add minus 3 both sides in order to cancel the plus 3. So we have x is greater than minus 8. In the next one we have m minus 4 which is greater or equal to minus 2. Here we add plus 4 both sides in order to cancel the minus 4, and the solution becomes m is greater or equal to 2. When you multiply this is very crucial, this is very important in inequality. So let's really pay attention to it. When you multiply or divide both sides of an inequality by a negative number, you must reverse the inequality symbol to make the statement true. It's really important. If you don't reverse it, the solution is going to be wrong. Now let's use this example to illustrate it. We have to solve minus 9b, which is less or equal to 45. So here we divide by minus 9 both sides. You see that here we are dividing what? We are dividing by negative number. So definitely the sign which is less or equal to becomes greater or equal to. And the answer becomes what? B, which is greater or equal to minus 5. We are going to do the same thing here. When you do the same thing, you get A, which is greater to 48, or 48 is less than A. When you come to this one, we have 16, which is greater than B over 5. So when we multiply by 5, we have B, which is less or 80, or B which or 80 greater than B. Here we have x plus 4, which is greater than minus 2. When you add minus 4 both sides, we have x is greater than minus 6. Now let's move on to how we graph inequality in one variable on the number line. As graph is also easy. You can graph the solution set on a number line. The symbols less than and greater than indicate an open circle, while greater or equal to or less than equal to indicate a closed circle. Now we have on your PC now you can see that we have a number line showing what? A is greater than 5. Why do we have an open circle? Because it is greater than 5. Greater than 5, we open it from 5 to the infinity. The second one we have B, B which is less or equal to 3. Less or equal means that we have a closed circle, not an open but closed circle. So greater or equal to 3, from 3 close to negative infinity. So you can take your notebook as well and try to do these ones and check if your answers are correct. We have y which is less than negative 1. The answer is there for you. The second one, z which is greater or equal to minus 2.5. Here too the answer is here for you to see. Now we have another example here. We are going to graph this inequality. N is less than 3. Only less. Because of less than 3, we are starting from 3 by opening it. We have an open circle from 3 to negative infinity. And the second one, A, is greater or equal to negative 4. So from 4 we close the circle to the positive infinity. Now we have this one again that we are going to practice ourselves, since we have the answers already. So you can try to solve it by yourself and check the answer later. We have 3 examples here to try. And we can also add this one to it. Since we don't have the answers here, is so nice to check it over here. You try it. By the way, we have m is less or equal to 1. We have the answers. So let's try and check it from the answers. Once again, thank you my student. Thank you for all my students to listen to me in this study. I'm really grateful to the chairman of the school, and I really appreciate this. I thank all of you, and I hope you all get ready for the next study. Thanks.